So recently, the popular Roblox YouTuber Koofy, with over 2 million subscribers, was exposed by Kaka v420 in a massive video for being none other than the infamous Roblox Kelogish. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Kelogish was a massive Roblox bubblegum simulator YouTuber, and he often made FNF content too. And as of nearly 3 years ago, he was called out for his predatory interactions with not one, but numerous minors. So with the case of Pyronad, Kelogish was 20 years old and she was 15, and they both exchanged illegal images with one another, with Kelogish expressing that he wanted to do illegal things with her, which is disgusting. Another situation in 2018, when Kelogish was 18, involved him allegedly sending shirtless images of himself and explicit messages to a 13-year-old girl. Another situation involved him dating a 14-year-old when he was turning 18, and he admitted to sharing explicit images with her too. And he had also engaged in a disgusting relationship with an alleged 16-year-old when he was turning 20, and got explicit images from her too, and made other disgusting comments to her. Now, regarding all of this, Kelogish ended up admitting to these severe situations, and on Scrimzox, also known as Nathric's interview video, he basically admitted to committing numerous crimes. Here's a clip of that.
Not to mention, like,
when you exchanged with the 14-year-old?
I was 17, as I said, but yeah, we were both sides.
Alright, so still
Really?
Yeah. You distributed it yourself and received it from the girl.
I see.
Now, as a result of him admitting to doing these crimes, YouTube essentially terminated his channel, and Roblox essentially terminated his account, and he had seemed to have ultimately left the platform entirely. Now, a month and a half after Kelogish's channel was shut down, the Koofy channel was created, and it was believed by most of the Roblox community that Kelogish had moved on in life and was not continuing to be a part of a community involving children that he has been proven time and time again on numerous occasions to not be trusted in. However, as of information starting to circulate recently, and then the eventual bombshell video made by Kaka v420, who used to be pretty close to Koofy, now finally everyone knows the truth, and that truth is that Kelogish is in fact Koofy. Now, Kelogish operated this channel in pure anonymity, never showing his face or voice, but with the next segment I'm going to go over, he started to leave clues as to his identity, and eventually Kaka v420 found the smoking gun.
Wanna see a talent of mine? I guess it's kinda random AF.
I could never quite figure out where Koofy came from. He seemed to know all the dramas too well, was a natural at creating content, was surprisingly good at Funky Friday, and had a weird obsession with playing simulator games 24/7. Every piece of information led me to a dead end, as he didn't have any publicly available social media. There is a clear line between character and individual. I don't look like my character IRL, and neither does Koofy. Every time we interacted, it was like we were the same characters from the videos, but occasionally I caught a glimpse of Koofy's true self beyond the character. From his age to his home country, I now had a rough idea of who this guy could be in real life.
Now, as Kaka highlighted in his video, Koofy gave away subtle information that made it eventually easy to determine who he is. As highlighted in Kaka's video, Koofy knew a lot about past and old Roblox dramas and was well informed about a community he seemed to be reasonably new in, as well as being extremely good at Funky Friday and having an interest with Roblox simulator games, which was very similar to Kelogish. But the even bigger bombshell was that Koofy was telling Kaka that he was German and 23 years old, and at the time he stated this, it matched perfectly with Kelogish's age as well as his nationality.
Koofy had shared his analytics with me, allowing me to see every piece of analytic on his channel, right down to his blocked keywords.
And what do you know?
I am not in danger. I am the danger.
Right behind you.
But the biggest smoking gun in all of this was the fact that Koofy gave Kaka v420 access to his YouTube analytics page, and Kaka eventually found out his hidden word sensors. And lo and behold, Koofy had any mention of Kelogish or his allegations completely filtered. This effectively meant that you were physically unable to type these certain words on screen without your comment getting auto-deleted, as well as apparently people not being able to say flamingo or fave, in which is super weird. Like, Koofy did not want you saying these words in his YouTube comment section.
We decided to first confront him about it in case there's any other details we'd need for the exposed document. We joined a group VC, and that's when Aqua said something that absolutely changed the course of our plan.
When Kelogish was terminated, his entire world shattered, leaving him lost in a suffocating darkness. Every day became a struggle, and he found himself standing on the edge, so close to resetting his character, believing there was no other way to escape the pain. But then he created Koofy, and it was like a lifeline was thrown to him in the darkest moment. A new beginning, a chance to rebuild what he had lost. Koofy became his purpose, the reason he found the strength to keep going. If you take that away from him now, I am terrified of what might happen. Without it, I fear he might fall back into that darkness, and this time, he might not find a way out.
Because then if it gets out and everyone finds out that you knew all along, you need to tell anyone that can come up to you, obviously, so... Of course.
Since now Koofy has selectively made it so that you couldn't say the word Kelogish, it made it painfully obvious that he was obviously hiding something. However, with the fear that Koofy would do something drastic to himself if he was exposed, Kaka was hesitant to expose the truth, because he was worried that Koofy would harm himself.
Yo, you're alive. What's good, man? How you been?
I've recently noticed the hidden keywords on your channel. Added up the stuff you told me about yourself, the people you associate yourself with, and figured out who you really are. I'm not gonna expose you or tell anyone, but I don't think I'd like to associate with you any longer. We talked, and he tried explaining himself, hoping to stay in contact with me, but it was no use. I was going to cut him off regardless of what he said. In the end, we agreed he would delete his Discord account and stop including me in his videos. I cut him off for good.
And as you can see, according to Kaka v420, Koofy literally admits that he is indeed Kelogish, but states that he's changed and it's been many years since the situation, and he agrees to stop using Kaka in his videos and ultimately deleted his Discord account. So any inference that Koofy isn't Kelogish is now out the window because he has literally admitted on his main account that it is indeed him. YouTube should now terminate his channel because of ban evasion and because of his previous actions in which he was banned for and literally admits to. The excuse Koofy, also known as Kelogish, makes that it was quote-unquote years ago too, invalidates literally nothing. He still had numerous, not one, but numerous and should not be trusted in a community with in it ever again. YouTube should literally take action because this is cut and dry ban evasion. Now, after Kaka v420 basically cut him off, Koofy took a very large hiatus on his YouTube channel, and his first video back seemed to be a massive self-report on himself. So let me play it so everyone else can judge.
Honey, I prepared dinner for you.
I don't feel hungry, mother.
It's been 5 months, son. You need to learn to move on with your life.
Letting go feels impossible, almost like giving up on something important. I cling to the past because letting go makes me feel guilty, as if I'm betraying memories that once defined me. It's a tough spot, feeling stuck between wanting peace and fearing I'm erasing a part of who I am. I have dreams as if I'm still in the cringe dimension and Chow, my best friend, is still alive. The police are still looking for me because I killed the doctor's wife. I don't deserve to be in the real world. The guilt is unbearable.
Now, in the little segment that I played, Koofy is seen stating the guilt he has is unbearable, and that letting go feels impossible because letting go would make him feel even more guilty, and that he is in a tough spot, fearing that he is erasing a part of who he actually is. Just basically more sympathy baiting in this entire monologue at the start of the video to try and make his children fans feel sorry for him. But anyway, in this entire situation, if we can draw any conclusion from this video, is that Koofy had ample opportunity to express the truth on his main channel, but he decided to play this little game of anonymity until he could do it no longer. He has earned a significant amount of money from this YouTube channel, and it truly feels as if no justice has been acted out here because he is one of the most prominent predators on the platform, and he has just evaded his ban and what should have been the punishment, which is deplatformation for his actions. He's just completely evaded that. So what has his punishment been in any of this? Something else I want to add as well is the sheer amount of weirdos coming out the woodworks to essentially play down Kelogish's actions and claim that he's somehow a victim in all of this, while also blaming the mothers involved, while also completely obfuscating the fact that he has had numerous documented victims. People think that Kelogish only had one victim, which literally couldn't be further from the truth, and it's on record record that other prolific Roblox creators such as Inhi even knew that Kelogish ran the Koofy channel and was talking to people about this as recently as July. Many other Roblox YouTubers as well also knew this too, and other Roblox YouTubers were on record in the past attempting to play down the severity of Kelogish's actions, despite what he did literally being illegal and irredeemable. There are no second chances for people like Kelogish, let me make that position crystal clear. I just hope this video spreads throughout the Roblox community and every single person knows the truth behind Koofy now. So please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and help this video reach more people in the algorithm, and obviously this video is not intended for cyberbullying, harassment, or anything like that. This is just an educational and informative video going over the entire situation as a whole. Also make sure to follow my new Twitter, which is Paolo_YT, and join my Discord server, discord.gg/Paolo. And now with that all being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.